If execution mattered to you, your life would already look different. And if you're honest with yourself, you already know this. You see, execution isn't motivation, it's alignment. It's doing the obvious thing, even when no one is watching. Now, here's the real problem most people don't fail because they don't care. They fail because they built identities with escape routes and excuses. So anytime someone feels stuck or they don't have a direction or they're getting confused of where they are and how they are and who they become, I ask them 5 simple questions. Now, what's ironic, almost every answer is fast, at surface level and safe, and most answers allow them to hide. So I want you to think about these 5 questions. Who am I? What do I do? Who do I do it for? What do they need? And as a result, who do they become? Now, let me give an example of the kind of answers I get. Who am I? I'm John. What do I do? I'm a mechanic. Who do I do it for? The people with car problems. What do they need? The car fixed. As a result, who do they become? Well, they can travel to where they want. You see, nothing in those answers creates a standard. Nothing forces a behavior, and nothing demands an execution. So now let's look at those questions again, but in a way whereby there is some thought, some accountability in the answers. So it's John the mechanic, but now we're going to start to look at those questions, but answer them very differently. Who am I? I'm someone people trust with their safety and time. I'm someone who people trust with their safety and time. Very different to I am John. John's just your name. What do? I prevent breakdowns that cost people money, stress, and risk. Who do I do it for? Busy people who can't afford uncertainty or any surprises in their life. What do they need? Reliability, clear advice, and work done at the right and first time. Who do they become as a result? Well, they are people who can move through their lives without second guessing their vehicle. You see, the key point of this is very simple. The problem isn't that people don't know what they need to do. It's that their answers don't force a behavior. So the first answers didn't force a behavior. The second answers did. So I want you to think about that. I want you to think about this rule. You see, identity creates the standards. When you really think of who you are, what you do, who you do it for, what they need, and as a result, who they become, you begin to become that your standards start to become your identity. And those standards then start to create a behavior. And once your standards create a behavior, then the behavior starts to create an execution. So just look at that order right now. Your identity creates the standards, your standards create the behavior, and your behavior creates the execution. Just think about that for a second. Now, as we move on, I want you to think about this. If you want different results, stop chasing motivation, inspiration, or quick, fast fix videos. Rewrite your identity so vague answers are not possible. You see, execution doesn't respond to intention. It responds to truth that's lived daily.